Hi, it's Victor Ani here today. This is a random rant. I want to talk about a few things. I've had a couple of times when some junior colleagues and few guys I've trained over time come to my DM and they've learned HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And then you see them debating, should I do front-end or back-end? Some of them, you see them saying, I want to go fully back-end. Don't have anything to do with front-end. I think I don't really like that CSS after my life. You see some people will be like, I don't really understand this back-end thing. It's like it's too big and complex. I'd rather focus on things I can see. So do only front-end. Let me address that first before I jump into the next topic. Now, you saying all these things out of personal observations is not bad. Those observations are very important and it is good. Just yourself, the inner you trying to understand, okay, I think I have more interest in this, so I should focus on this. But one thing I want to assure you, if you are into web development or you are learning web development and you are in this category of these persons I've described now, one thing you should understand is, if you like front-end, yes, you will do front-end. If you like back-end, yes, you will do back-end.
It's all that.
But brother and sister, please try to understand what web development is all about. Try to understand how the server communicates with the clients, which is the browser. They might not really be so clear to you at the beginner level, but trust me, when you advance in your career, either as a front end or as a back end, you will cherish those knowledge. You will like yourself and appreciate yourself that you took out that time to understand the concept behind every website or application that is running on the web. Because telling me that you just want to focus on front end without actually understanding how the entire application work holistically, it doesn't make sense to me. Because one, you see those things you're running away from, you will still come back to it. Some concepts on the front end that you will be struggling to understand until maybe research and digging and trying to solve bugs, dragging you small, dragging you, and then you'll be frustrated because those things you were running away before, you see yourself jumping into. That's the benefit of understanding the concept holistically, and there are steps to this. Understand there is something called session. Understand there is something called cache. Understand there is something called storage. Understand there is something called HTTP request. Understand there is something called middleware. As a front-end engineer, as a back-end engineer, I also understand there's something called lifecycle hooks. Understand state management. As a back-end engineer, also understand how the front-end authentication works. Then, understand what a monolithic application is. Understand what a decoupled application is. Understand this concept very well. It is going to help you. Don't just jump into front-end. Don't just jump into back-end. Build a coupled application, which is always called a monolithic application, and then build a decoupled application where you have the back end separate and the front end separate. Coupled is when everything is together. PHP applications, WordPress websites, they are all coupled. These are things you need to know. Don't just jump into a front-end framework, React, Vue.js, Svelte, just because you think back end is not for you. Thank you.